Hey guys, I want a huge shout out to my patrons, a special thanks to Mechanical Geniuses, Azzy Abbott and Scott Ingalls, my Flamekeepers Adam Fox and RenegadeSamurai, and Heda Chris. Thank you guys so much for your tremendous support. So I wasn't gonna react to this initially, but people asked for me to do it, and since they released it separately, I might as well. Hey guys, girls, and everyone in between and beyond, it's Tally with a new video, and I'm reacting to the RWBY Volume 5 intro. I would have seen this in the actual episode, at the end of it probably, like they did with Volume 5. Volume 4, what am I saying? And it does make sense, kind of, I guess. Because I feel like after watching the episode, I want to focus more on analyzing everything that happened in the actual episode and not the intro. I also feel like the video might get a little too long because of that. So yeah, I think it's kind of good I'm doing this separately so I can analyze the intro fully in this video. Because people have already been singing praises about that. Some have even been saying it's their favorite so far. So I'm intrigued to hear that, and especially what kind of mood it's going to be. My favorite is probably still Time to Say Goodbye, closely followed by Let's Just Live. Let's Just Live really knocked it out of the park with the full version, especially the last chorus with the changed lyrics at the end. And I just really like the more hopeful theme of it. That's also one thing, because like from intro 1 to 3, the lyrics have just been getting progressively darker, and Volume 4 with Let's Just Live was just this new speck of light in there and basically building up hope again and everything. And now I'm intrigued if that's going to also be the theme for this intro, or if things are going to drop into despair again real quick. And I guess the intro could also give me already an impression what kind of mood this volume's going to be in. Like, are things already going to be, oh crap, everything is going to shit and we're all going to die, everything's falling? Or is it actually going to keep up the more hopeful and, I don't want to say lighthearted, but I can't come up with a better word right now, but yeah. I feel like a word to describe the Volume 4 intro was definitely hope. The name for this intro might be The Triumph. I think I've seen that around. I'm not too sure. But yeah. So I'm leaning more towards hopeful and we can do this team and we're gonna fuck these villains up. Stuff like that. So without further ado, the RWBY Volume 5 intro. In 3, 2, 1, and go. And right off the bat there's a bird, either crow or raven, and there's RWBY. Alright! Bryce. This sounds amazing already, holy shit. Grabbing their weapons. Crow and his kids. Alright! Oh, that was cool. Oh! Hello! Oh god, Yang and Raven. Ilya! My wife. Nice! Oh, I can't make up these lyrics, I'm so sorry. Oh! Interesting. Yang and Mercury, huh? Oh, that was awesome. Oh! Oh, chills, 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 chills. That last line. The triumph will be ours. Yes, this is what I meant. This kind of vibe was what I was hoping for. Volume 1 to 3 was everything is going to die, everything is going to burn, everything, you're gonna lose everything you love. Volume 4 was grieving and picking yourself up again and finding hope in your life again. And Volume 5 is just, we are coming for your asses. Look what you did to us, we're gonna make you regret it. It's basically the armed and ready of intros. I'm here for it. There are so many things I can say here. The last shot especially. Like the last shot in the Volume 4 intro was Team RWBY being separated. They weren't standing together, they were all standing separate and they were looking away from you, like you were looking at their backs. Basically almost as if they're like still looking back at what happened, you know. And not only were they back together at the end of this one, they were reunited and back as a team and fighting. You could also see them from the front again. In a way they are looking forward again, you know. I might be reaching here, but you know, you can put so much symbolism in this stuff. And they were facing Salem head on. Okay, what else was there? Yang and Raven, back to back. Not only paralleling them, but also, yeah, that's a thing that's gonna happen. Eventually, at one point, we'll see. Maybe this volume, maybe not. And in a way it also showed Yang being in Raven's shadow of some sort, you know. I am so intrigued for that. Like, this is a confrontation I am really looking forward to seeing. It's one of the things I am looking forward to the most, definitely. Okay, that person was Cinder. People also already kind of spoiled that for me. But like, we don't know the context yet, so I think that's the Spring Maiden. And we know Raven has her, and Cinder is looking for her. So that's also a confrontation we can look forward to. I am intrigued about that. She looks interesting. I like her design. Yeah, there were some lighthearted things. Crow and his gang of children he suddenly has to take care of. I really like that transition from Ospen/Oscar's Kane to the table with the villains. That was really well done. I like that a lot. And yeah, there was so much Ilya in this. Ilya showed up multiple times in this one. And I think it's not too clear what kind of role she's going to play, because we saw her, I don't know, she was standing in front of some kind of poster or picture, I should say. And she was looking very unsure, but in another shot she was right on fighting Blake, so this is interesting. I am very interested in that. And you guys know I love Ilya to death. Blake and Sun was still shown to be a menagerie. So I feel like I was right with my prediction that she's going to be the last one to reunite with the rest of the team. Because we know they're all headed for Mistral, but Blake still has things keeping her in menagerie. Obviously her parents, the thing with Ilya and everything. And she knows things are also escalating with the White Fang in menagerie. But she does know Adam is in Mistral, so she definitely has her reasons to go to Mistral. But yeah, I feel like a big portion of this volume is still going to deal with her being in menagerie, so that's interesting. Maybe the reunion with the rest of the team might not even happen in this volume at all, or at the very end of it. I think at the very end of it might happen. Because this volume actually has 14 episodes instead of 12, which, hell yeah! And I also don't think they're going to make the episodes shorter because of that. Because like, they have been gradually all getting longer already. So yeah, at this point they're really basically anime length, which I love. The Yang and Mercury fight in the intro really surprised me because, you know, we've seen various villain fights in the previous volumes, but not a lot came of some of them. Like, most of them were really just thrown into the intro to look badass, basically. Like, I don't know, what was it? Wise versus Emerald or stuff like that. That never happened. Yang versus Mercury did happen. But yeah, the rest of the team were not shown in those kinds of fights. We've seen them fighting, the rest of the team I mean, but we've actually not seen their opponents for all of them. Like, let me check that real quick. We can't see who RWBY is fighting. We see Wise fighting with her knight, which is amazing that she can finally do that. But we also don't see her opponent, and same for Blake, but Yang is the only one where we can actually see who she's facing, and it's Mercury. So I feel like either they might touch on that again, related to her PTSD and everything that she ran through, because like, her fight with Mercury was when everything went to crap, when everything started going wrong, and she still actually doesn't know that she didn't break his leg at that moment. Everyone is still under the impression that she attacked him wrongly. Like, everyone saw her walking up to a defenseless Mercury and just beating his leg and breaking it, even though there was clearly an illusion from Emerald. And yeah, nobody knows he has bionic legs either. And like, we've seen how much she doubted herself because of that situation, because of what happened there. Like, she was starting to doubt her sanity and everything because nobody believed her, but she knew what happened wasn't what was seen by everyone else. So yeah, I am super interested in that. I did not think that was going to be touched up on again. I am super happy about that. Whether they're actually going to face off again or if this was just a hint as to that they're going to address that again, we'll see. But yeah, I like that a lot. I do feel like the animation in this intro was a lot better than the Volume 4 one. I know a lot of people critiqued the Volume 4 intro for the style and overall animation. They look very, I don't know, stiff and kind of cheap maybe. This definitely looked nothing like that. That looked amazing, as far as I can tell at least. And yeah, as for the song, I need to listen to that a couple more times, but so far it sounds fucking amazing. I have to check if there are lyrics already in the captions. I'm just gonna turn the volume up so I can see. Let me just go through that real quick so I can analyze some of that. Yeah, okay, at the beginning of this intro, it's still all back to being hopeless and having no faith and the odds being impossible. Ooh, you've been messing with the gods. I won't die. Wow. The battle seems unwinnable, but Aoi needs a miracle. Yeah, and here's where it starts to get more badass and hopeful again. Can't bring back what is gone. Instead, we'll carry on. Exactly, we'll win for sure. We will endure, and though our goal is far, we'll be the ones to touch the sun. Triumph will be ours. Yep. So this intro actually had both. It had both the hopeless tone of the first three intros from volumes 1 to 3, but then it shifted. Not exactly in the same hopeful, positive way as volume 4, but more determined. There is so much determination in this one. Like, at the beginning it was all, there's no way we can do this and things are looking too hopeless for us, but at the end they're like, no, you know what? Moping around won't help us either. We can do this, we need to pick ourselves up. The triumph will be ours. Well, if I wasn't excited before, I sure as hell am now. Alright then, I enjoyed this, I hope you enjoyed it too, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! Once again, a huge shout out to my patrons. A special thanks to Mechanical Geniuses, Ezzy Abbott and Scott Ingalls, my Flamekeepers Adam Fox and RenegadeSamurai, and Heda Chris. Thank you guys so much for all your support.